Welcome sa Jazz Girls. Dito sa DATV, we celebrate women who are making waves, breaking barriers, and owning their stories. Today, we have a guest who turned landian into an art form and a successful career. She has over 500,000 followers and is the 2025 Luzon Creator Champion of the Year. Please welcome Dani Buenvenida. Ayan. Magandang gabi, Dani.
Magandang gabi. Good evening, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
And welcome to the show. Sobrang excited kaming makasama ka. Dani, nagsimula ka noong 2022 sa pagbibigay ng landi tips sa TikTok. Ano yung nag-trigger sa'yo na gawing content yung topic na to?
Okay, so short story. 12 years old pa lang ako, malandi na.
Ah!
Yes, but I never had an ate and I would, uso nun yung YouTube eh.
Okay.
So I would research on YouTube how to flirt. But walang tips na galing sa mga Pilipino. Eh, iba yung kultura natin eh. So may mga tips doon from Western creators na alam kong hindi pwedeng i-apply in the Philippine setting. Because before, Western people are very liberated. Compared to Philippines, ano tayo, parang yung culture natin very conservative.
Oo.
And we're
Religyoso.
we're very rooted in the Catholic religion or other religions. So, siguro noong 2022, I really wanted to be a content creator, pero I know na I am not the face, hindi face card. Like, hindi ako, you wouldn't scroll sa video ko, tapos isipin mo na, oh wait, gusto ko siya panoorin kasi sobrang ganda niya, hindi ako
Hindi pa ganun kataas yung confidence.
Yes.
Oo.
So, I thought to myself, what is something that I can talk about? What is something that I can do na nung 2022, knowledgeable naman na ako. So, I thought I wanted to be someone that I wish existed when I was 12 years old. When I wanted someone to give me advice. Kaya I started to give landi tips.
Landi tips.
Yeah, para yung mga girls na young pa who want to explore flirting, dating, magawa nila.
Oh, as beginner.
Responsibly.
Oh, as a beginner,
Yes.
ano yung paano mo siya ginawa? Ano yung steps?
Beginner na content creator?
Yung part na sinisimulan mo pa lang siya na magbibigay ka ng landi.
I was just in my room. I was just filming super random tips lang. But of course, those tips, those advices came from my experiences in college. Kasi no time na yun, pag-graduate na ako ng college eh. So all my advices, all my tips, and I also think that that's kind of like konting wisdom na rin on my end from my experiences in college. Yun yung mga shinare ko to my audiences. And nagulat ako because I thought yung audiences ko would just be teens.
Oo.
Apparently, sa sobrang tawag dito, sa sobrang conservative ng mga Filipinos, may mga 30 years old women, 40 years old women na NBSB. They do
Walang
not
boyfriend.
know. They do not know how to flirt. They do not know how to socialize. And nagulat ako because at this point, parang 6 na ata yung couples na nagsabi na they're engaged with the help of my landi tips. And that's aside, like iba pa yun sa mga tao na nagme-message sa akin, nag-comment sa videos ko na, Ate Dani, thank you sa landi tips mo. May boyfriend ako.
Wow! Eto, maraming tao yung takot pag-usapan ng dating, ang flirting. Pero ikaw, naging fearless ka. Saan yan galing yung confidence naman?
Confidence kasi, yun nga, growing up, I didn't feel that confident with my appearance and nabubuli pa ako because I was a very big, very, very chubby girl growing up. So I think I made it a point to myself na, ay, kailangan ko to lagpasan. I need to face it on my own. I need to, like, uunahan ko na kung ano pa yung sasabihin ng ibang tao.
Bashing.
So, ay, wala na yung bashing sa
Wala
akin. Kahit ano sabihin niyo sa akin, wala nang effect yan sa akin. Oh my gosh. Because I know that whatever I say, it genuinely is coming from, like, a place of, yun. Genuine lang. An experience. Kung may sasabihin ako that doesn't resonate with you, hindi ko na kasalanan yun. Kung na-offend ka, I'm sorry. Pero everything that I say naman, it's coming from a place of, like, I want to help you. I want to support you. And I feel like nakikita rin ng mga tao sa content ko yung pagiging ate ko. Kaya kahit they're older than me, ang tawag nila sa akin, Ate Dani.
Ate Dani.
Like, can you help me? Like this. And the word landi kasi, it's very, it's
May
very
definition
taboo.
ka niyan?
Not really one definition. It's more of like, when you call someone malandi, parang nakaka-offend, di ba? Parang, Grabe naman. Bakit naman
Parang
malandi?
negative yun, ah.
Oo. So, my goal talaga, most especially in this generation, is to destigmatize the word landi. Because, yun nga, as I said, sobrang taboo niya in the Philippines. So, I want people to realize na lahat ng tao technically malandi.
Oh.
Yes. Because before you enter a romantic relationship, what
Yes.
do? You flirt.
You flirt.
What is the direct translation of flirt? Landi. Sa
Landi.
Philippines. So, lahat tayo malandi. And, di ba, may mga different love languages.
Correct.
My thesis, I studied the different flirting styles.
Wow!
So,
So, may study ka na?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's really a thesis. I'm actually considering
Thesis.
in the future taking masters para further ma-study ko pa siya. Because, ayun nga, like we flirt in different ways. Hindi porket sinabing alandi mo, like touchy ka, or grabe ka makatite.
Yan, showy.
Sometimes flirting is also wanting to get to know the person, talking to the person, getting to know. Yung parang yung mga ginagawa pag nanliligaw ka, ano ba ginagawa niyo? You spend time with each other.
Yes.
That
Hanggang gabi
is
pa nga
flirting. That is flirting. And even people who are in couples and relationships, lumalandi pa rin sila sa isa't isa
Yes.
kahit na mag-asawa
Pampatibay
na
ng
sila.
relasyon.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, I want to destigmatize that word. Kaya lagi ko sinasabi at the end of every video that I have, landi responsibly.
Landi responsibly.
Because of course, may mga tao naman talaga na kapag lumalandi, medyo may mga malaswa, not really minding or not really respecting themselves, not really showing their value. Alam mo yon, parang iba-iba tayo ng values eh. So, gusto ko talaga iparating sa generation na to na, okay, go flirt, but do it responsibly.
Responsibly. Let's talk about your viral series. 25 dates in 2025 at 25 years old.
Yes.
Kumusta yung experience na makipag-date sa
Yes.
25 different people?
Oh my gosh, I attempted to finish the 25, pero hindi ko
Pero
siya
hindi
natapos.
natapos.
Yes, kasi ayoko maging fake. Like, when it comes to social media, marami dyan, they're like staged lahat. Scripted lahat. Pero ako kasi, I want to be the content creator who people can relate to. I want to be the genuine content creator. I want to be someone na hindi lahat kailangan i-stage. So, in a sense, in the 25 dates, hindi ko siya natapos kasi hindi na ako makahanap ng lalaki. And wala
Ilan
ng
lang?
lalaki.
Oh.
13.
13.
Walang lalaki na yung nag-ask sa akin out on a date. So, ayoko naman sabihin sa mga friends ko na parang, date tayo para lang sa vlog. Ayoko
Or
naman
hanapan
na.
nyo. Kung hanapan nyo.
Yes. So, in general, siguro, going on those 13 dates, nagulat ako because I thought na, number one, magkaka-boyfriend ako. Pero okay lang, wala. Ibig sabihin, it's not my season yet. But more than that, I learned a lot about myself. And kaya I tell my viewers, I tell my audiences na, go explore, flirt responsibly, landi responsibly, go out on dates kasi you wouldn't also know your preferences. Hindi mo malalaman yung standards mo, non-negotiables mo.
Yes.
And online kasi ngayon, ang dami nagsasabi, ay dapat paghahanap ka ng boyfriend, gato. Eh kaso, did you try dating? You haven't, girl. Sobrang taas na ng standards mo, hindi mo pa nga tinatry. Ikaw ba perfect ka?
Yan.
Hindi ka rin perfect. So, I also have this landi tip na, be who you want to date. Bago ka magdemanda, sobrang dami, sobrang
taas ng
sobrang taas.
standards.
Tingnan mo muna sarili mo. Do you think someone would also want to date you? Do you think your I don't know, your studies or your career or your passions are also parang click with the person that you want to end up with? So, yeah.
Kung may mga landi success stories, meron ding hindi talaga. No?
Meron talaga. Marami talaga. Ako, in my experience, ang dami kong failed landi attempts. And I don't think that's, I'm not ashamed of it. Kasi landi is just like exposing yourself to your life. The more you expose yourself, the more ka magkakamali. The more ka nagkamali, the more ka matututo.
Yes,
And hindi ka
lessons learned.
matututo kung hindi, you wouldn't take the risk.
Hindi
You
mo
wouldn't.
susubukan.
Yes, hindi mo susubukan.
Marami ka bang natanggap na hate or judgment nung nagsisimula ka? At paano mo ito hinarap?
Definitely not necessarily hate. I think hate is a very strong word. Judgment. Of course, judgment. People would think that I'm cringe. People would think na parang ang feeling era naman ito, kala mo naman ang ganda-ganda nagbibigay na lang tips. But at the end of the day, again, if you don't resonate with my content, edi wag mo ko i-follow, wag mo ko panoorin. And I'm glad because hindi yung comment section ko ngayon, it's not filled with hate. At least now I know that I found my community.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not the most pretty girl you could see online, but I think that's also a plus kasi people can relate to me. People can see na, hala, grabe si Dani ang confident naman niya. Maybe I can be confident too. So yun yung naging mission ko. So when it comes to hate, people who hate, I think that's more of a reflection of them than the people that they hate towards.
Yes.
Sobrang bitter nila, sobrang insecure nila, sobrang sad nila, kaya nagagawa nila mag-comment ng gano'n.
Inggit.
Yeah.
Ano naman yung definition mo ng isang modern Filipina pagdating naman sa paghahanap ng love?
A modern Filipina, I believe, is not afraid to reach for her goals while finding a partner. We're not hindered anymore na parang sa bahay lang tayo. We're not hindered anymore to stop dreaming kasi we have a lot of platforms where we can exercise our creativity, our put out our voices, our rights. So I think a positive thing that we're born in this generation is that we can voice out our opinions. And feel ko that's a natural filter when it comes to dating. Kasi mafi-filter out agad yung mga lalaki na, kunyari, hindi kaya yung personality natin. Because I believe that the Filipinas are I think, Latinas of Asia. We're like very feisty. So kung hindi kaya yon ng mga lalaki na hindi secure sa masculinity nila, edi thank you next. Meron dyan.
Masasabi mo bang modern Filipina yung mga babaeng sila yung unang nag-a-attempt o sila yung unang nag-chat?
Of course, of
Diba?
course. I give those tips also. My top tip right now when it comes to that is wag kang lumandi para kiligin siya. Lumandi ka para kiligin ka.
Ay, ang ganda.
Yes, kasi kapag gusto mo lagi pakiligin yung crush mo, edi you would tend to put a filter on. Magpapakita ka ng sarili mo na hindi naman truly ikaw.
Hindi
So
ikaw.
either super magiging awkward ka or super magiging
Sinungaling.
sinungaling ka, you would tend to lie just so you could have a good image. Pero sa sobrang pag-filter mo na sa personality mo, sa sarili mo, hindi mo na
ikaw
napakilala kung sino talaga ikaw. And I had this experience with, I think, a few guys na yung mga lalaki talaga very persistent to pursue me. Yun yung mga lalaking I was myself when I was with them. So it's better now whenever you're dating, whenever you're communicating with someone. Lalo na I'm like late 20s. So ayoko na talaga ng filter. Like that's a waste of time. So mas okay na pakita mo kung sino ka.
Yes.
Para masaya ka lang and lesser expectations kasi.
Mayroon bang mga limits like dapat hanggang 6 months lang yung landi natin, dapat meron na tong kahihinatnan after? May ganun ka bang mga tips?
Ang hirap kasi ng mga ganyan ngayon. Kasi walang specific eh. Pero ako kasi, I believe na if, for example, you're talking to each other for 2 months straight,
2 months straight.
tapos hindi ka pa inaaya makipag-date,
Pass.
ano yan? Like, you're wasting your time. Like, gabi, merong ganyan ako
May
encounter.
ganyan.
Gabi-gabi, tinatawagan ako.
Puyatan?
Tinatanong ako kung how was my day, updates naman. So, parang ako, he wants to get to know me. He wants to know what happened during
Sobrang
my day.
caring.
Tapos after 2 months, sabi ko, like, di ko na napigilan. Sabi ko, when will you ask me out on a date? Sabi niya, akala ko ba friends tayo? Ang kaibigan lang. Hindi ka kakausay. Nako talaga, na-stress talaga ako doon. A friend will not talk to you for that long. A friend will not want to get to know you that much. And di ko alam kung ano nangyari
So
sa
the
akin.
expectation is so high.
Oo,
na
kaya-
parang interested to sa akin.
Oo. So, if you're young, I feel like if in your teens or your early 20s, it's fine to get to know someone in that
For a year or...
Ang
Pag
akin
young
talaga,
talaga.
pag 2 months, araw-araw
Okay,
talaga kayo
2
mag-uusap.
months.
Tapos wala pa after, magtanong ka na. Kesa magsayang ka ng oras. Kesa it's so blurry, tapos sa dulo, wala naman pala.
Oo nga.
Sayang oras.
Imbis
Sana-
na nailalaan mo yung time mo sa tamang tao, di ba?
Oo. And the search for the right one is actually hard right now because of dating apps. So I feel like I also advise to people na lalo na if you're young, flirt out there, date out there, but don't set that expectation na, ito na yung the one, kasi mababurn out ka.
Aww.
So, just put it out there, put yourself out there, makipag-date ka, charge it to experience.
Yan, lessons
Pag
learned.
positive yung outcome, edi good for you. I'm proud of you, you tried. But if it's negative, then tell yourself na, ano bang pwede ko matutunan dito? Yan na.
Huwag ka malulunod sa stress.
Yes.
Marami pa dyan,
Tao
ganon.
lang yan. There are many fishes in the ocean.
Perfect! Bakit naman sa tingin mo nag-click ng husto ang Lenditives sa mga Gen Z at millennials?
Oh, because yun nga, aside from the fact na we live in a very conservative culture, nag-click siya because I think marami ring babae, marami ring tao in general, mapababae, lalaki ka, ang walang safe support system na they can talk with when it comes to like kaya I also tell my viewers, my 30 butterflies, I call them. I tell my 30 butterflies na if you want to rant about your Landi life, just rant it in my DMs. Email mo sa akin yan para mabuhos mo lahat. I can't guarantee you that I can reply, but feel ko nag-click talaga yung content ko because feeling nila, best friend nila ako. Nakausap lang nila sa screen.
May mga pagkakataon ba na gusto mo na lang tumigil sa paggawa ng content?
I feel like no. I just started in 2022 and I feel like now I'm just reaching my peak. And the content creation is a very... people think that it's very easy. People think na pa-cute-cute lang yan, paganda-ganda lang yan, pero they don't know that you need to think of your content. You need to write your script, you need to edit, you need to be creative, you need to be relatable, you need to study the current trends in TikTok. Akala nyo yung mga nakikita nyo mga TikToker na comedic lang, yung nagba-vlog-vlog lang yan.
Pang-engagement.
Inaaral nila yan. And I feel like content creation now is booming. So I feel like if you're watching this and you also want to be a content creator, definitely try it. But my top one tip, if you want to be a content creator, don't be afraid to be cringe. You will lose friends if you really pursue this career. You will gain a lot of doubters. Pero lahat naman ng career, ganyan nagsisimula.
Yes.
When you're starting, magtataka sila, hala, feeling era naman to. Pero pag, nagka 100,000 subscribers ka na,
Oo nga.
tatanong, ala, ang galing mo naman, I'm so proud of you. Ay.
Balimbing! We
Yeah.
call that balimbing.
But yeah, I tell them, as long as you're passionate about it, as long as wala ka naman tinatapakan tao,
Yes.
as long as you
Pursue.
stay true to yourself, and you know that may inaambag kang mabuti in society, kahit maliit pa yan, then continue it. Go do it.
Sa data mo, syempre nalalaman mo naman yan. Mas marami bang lalaki o babae yung naka-monitor talaga sa mga contents mo?
Actually, nagulat ako because I thought it would be all girls.
Girls,
talaga.
yeah.
I thought it would be all girls. But sa podcast ko na lang specifically, recently chinek ko siya, I think 30% were men.
Wow.
70% women.
Naghihirapang lumandi. Ganon.
Yeah, because marami ring lalaki ang introverts.
Oh.
Shy, oo. And syempre, yung mga lalaki din in our culture, tinuruan sila na, bawal ka magpakita ng emotion, dapat strong ka lang, hindi ka dapat...
Masculine.
Oh, masculine. Lalaki ka dapat. No! Like, men can also have emotions. Men
And
can
cry.
also feel... are also vulnerable. And I think marami ng babae ngayon sa generation, sa Gen Z, ang nakaka-appreciate ng men who can be vulnerable. Not naman
soft.
sad boy, but more on, they're secure enough in their masculinity to tell their partner or their ka-talking stage na parang malungkot sila or may pinagdadaanan sila. 'Cause that's also healthy, being open in a relationship.
At para naman sa mga nanonood na single and ready to mingle, ano yung number one tip para magkaroon sila ng confidence mag-first move?
Ang tip ko, i-binge-watch niyo yung podcast ko.
Ayan!
Landian with Dani on Spotify and on YouTube. And ang dami, super dami kong content sa TikTok na Landitips. Just search it, Landitips. But if you're really, really, really just starting, I feel like ang funny, pero if you don't have that much confidence, self-talk mo yung sarili mo sa salamin. Sabihin mo na, you are pretty. Someone can value you. You are worthy. So just try it. And ako kasi, feeling ko, wag kayo masyadong maglagay ng expectations and pressure on yourself na, ay, dapat magka-boyfriend ako. Ala, bakit wala akong boyfriend?
Pressure.
Just keep on meeting people.
Yeah.
Meet people, like, mapa sa school yan, work yan, be friendly. Kasi the more na mas marami ka ring friends, the more na i-increase yung social cues mo, the more na magiging confident ka in communicating with other people, and that would make you magnetic as a person. Kasi pag nakita nila na, ay, ang galing naman niya, like, sobrang friendly niya, sobrang extroverted niya, gusto ko siya makilala. So, malay mo, doon mo makilala yung future boyfriend mo kasi siya yung lumapit sa'yo. Kasi nakita niya na, confident ka, masayahin kang tao.
Doon sabi mo, hindi ka naman pinanghihinaan na gumawa ng content, di ba? Lalo na doon sa mga moments na ikaw mismo nagpe-fail.
Yeah,
diba?
of course.
Share mo sa kanila?
Share ko yun. Nung Valentine's Day, actually, I came from multiple shooting for brands in February 13. So, sa lubong yun ng Valentine's Day, sa gabi. Sobrang pagod ko, ang dami kong shoot, dami kong interview, ganyan. Pagka-uwi ko, ang dami kong nakasalubong na couples, may mga hawak na bouquet. So ako, sobrang pagod ako nun eh. Sabi ko, bigay ng advice. Bakit wala akong boyfriend? So, umiyak talaga ako sa TikTok. Like, pinakita ko yun, pinost ko yun, and sabi ko, iyak ko na lang to habang matulog ako, bukas ko na lang i-delete. Kasi nakakahiya, diba? Na pinost ko yun, na umiyak ako, walang boyfriend, ganyan. Tapos I thought the comments would be, grabe ka, bigay ng flirting advice, tapos wala kang boyfriend, nakakaawa ka naman. But no, the comments were women who also related to me.
Wow.
Sabi nila na, oh, Dani, I feel you, I've been single for 11 years, 7 years, I've never had a boyfriend. Yung mga ganong comments. And the next day, Valentine's Day, instead of me getting flowers from my suitors or mga nililigawan ko, I got flowers from my pretty butterfly. So, yung mga nanonood ng content ko, pinadalan ako ng bulaklak. So, also, when it comes to love and dating, it's not always, you can't always get it from men. If you have a lot of girlfriends, spend time with your girlfriends.
Yeah.
Embrace your femininity. Yes.
Napaka-inspiring na simula, mga Jazz Girls. Huwag kayong aalis dahil sa pagbabalik namin, pag-uusapan naman natin ang transition ni Dani mula sa TikTok clips patungo sa pagiging top podcast host. Magbabalik ang Jazz Girls.
The 2025 was a meaningful year for Bingo Plus Foundation. As our purpose grew, it was time for a new chapter. Introducing DigiPlus Foundation.
Education is the bridge to opportunities. Through the Future Smart program, we empower learners and educators nationwide. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply learning for a better future.
Healthcare should come with no barriers. Kalusugan Plus delivers medical missions, and Embrace Plus mental health support, which empower every Filipino through compassionate and accessible healthcare. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply healing. One patient, one community at a time.
Every dream deserves a chance. In Wish Plus, we grant wishes, empowering individuals, families, and communities together with their partners. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply hope, dignity, and possibilities.
Disasters don't wait. Through the Bayanihan Plus program, we mobilize immediate response and recovery efforts. At DigiPlus Foundation, we multiply the spirit of Bayanihan across the nation.
DigiPlus Foundation is committed to delivering on our promise to bring help within everyone's reach. When support becomes accessible, impact doesn't just grow, it multiplies.
Madaling pa mag-cash in sa Bingo Plus?
Sa Bingo Plus.
Official partner na namin ng Bayad Center. Easy!
License ba yun ng PAGCOR? Sa Bingo Plus.
Kaya responsible gaming lagi.
Ang fun!
Gaming? Na may insurance?
Sa Bingo Plus.
Sa PhilFirst, insured ang wallet mo ng 1 million pesos.
Safe nga! Talaga namang...
Sa Bingo Plus.
Partnered with Bayad Center, licensed by PAGCOR, protected by PhilFirst.
Sa Bingo Plus.
The best players succeed because they set boundaries. Every great athlete wins with control. Always have a game plan.
Welcome back sa Jazz Girls. Kasama pa rin natin ang amazing content creator and podcast host na si Dani Buenvenida. Good evening again, Dani. At Dani, pag-uusapan naman natin ang iyong podcast, Landian with Dani. Top 10 trending ito sa Spotify Philippines. Paano tayo mabot ng top 10?
Yeah, when I started it in 2023, I just shot it at my home, sa house, sa bedroom ko lang. And nung time kasi na yun, I wanna share more in-depth stories of my Landi tips. My Landi tips kasi, nung time na yun, sa TikTok, they just allowed 60 seconds.
Mabilis
so,
lang.
sobrang bilis. So, dapat either sobrang bibilisan ko yung pagsalita ko or sobrang straight to the point. Pero kasi behind those Landi tips, syempre may mga kwento yon. May mga experiences ako na gusto ko pa i-share beyond that. So sabi ko, what if I start a podcast? What if I share it there? Kasi yung podcast episodes ko noon, time na yon 20 minutes talaga. And ako kasi, I think na mas matutulungan ko yung tao and mas feeling ko, feeling nila, nakasama nila ako kapag sa podcast sila nakikinig.
Saka mas matagal.
And mas matagal. And mas yun nga, mas explain talaga yung Landi tips. And I feel like, marami nga no time na yon, pinapakinggan nila yung podcast ko habang nagre-review sila or habang naglilinis sila para feeling nila may kasama sila. And I really wanted that through my content, the people who watch it, feeling nila friend nila ako. Feeling nila ate nila ako. Kaya I started my podcast. Transitioning to now, this year, I had the second season of my podcast. Tapos nag-invest na rin talaga ako sa studio and I invite mga other content creators and other celebrities to share their wisdom, to share their experiences when it comes to flirting and
Like, sino-sino tong mga celebrities na pwede nilang balikan sa playlist?
I don't know if you guys know sina Jo Marie Angeles. Not really mainstream, more on like sa content creation world. So sina Pupa the Divas, Jo Marie Angeles, and I think I'm gonna also guess si Jade Saw this Pride Month. Then other content creators, I feel like you guys know them also. I'm dating Coach V. Yun. Yeah, sino pa ba? Nakalimutan ko na.
Baga ganito din yung line, mga linya nila.
Yes, very, very talkative people also. So,
Since, di ba sabi mo, sinimulan mo siya kasi kapag ikaw yung nagsisearch ng mga tips, Landi tips, wala, di ba? Ngayon, marami na kayo na nagbibigay ng Landi tips.
when it comes to flirting advice, I feel like bilang lang kami sa isang kamay.
Pero meron ka na rin kasama.
Yes, yung I think yung nagbibigay talaga ng tips, there's this one girl, she also has a podcast, si Joelle. She's a friend of mine. So now, actually, she has a husband na. Nice. So, ayun. I think she caters more also to the millennials naman. Ako naman for Gen Z. There was a point definitely na gusto ko maiba yung niche ko. Gusto ko gumawa ng ibang content. Pero na-realize ko kasi ako lang yung ganito yung content and ako lang yung nakaka-represent and nakaka-help sa Gen Z in this way. So, dinecide ko na, okay, let's continue this and let's help more people in a sense.
Nabanggit mo yung merong nakatutok sa millennials, sa Gen Z.
Yeah.
Gen Z for you is?
Like age-wise?
Oo, age-wise.
Age-wise, I think, ano ba yung pinakabatang Gen Z? Late teens.
Late 80s.
I don't know if 18-year-old people right now are still Gen Zs, pero early 20s, 18.
Ayan yung madalas.
Yeah, yun yung mga Gen Z. Yeah.
Tapos, laging may mga comments na, ay, ano tawag sa Ate Dani?
Ate Dani.
Ate Dani.
Yes.
Ito naman, you invite top creators and celebrities sa podcast mo. Sino ang guest na pinakakinabahan ka bago mo ma-interview? Kinabahan?
Kinabahan, not really kaba. Kasi when it comes to speaking about landi nga, I feel like I really love talking
Parang
about
easy,
it.
oo.
Hindi naman easy. More on like, I love talking about it.
Okay.
Kaya kahit hindi ko pag-isipan yung mga sinasabi ko, parang may laman pa rin. Pero hindi siya kaba, more on, I really wanted to prepare for that episode. That was with Coach V. So if you guys don't know Coach V is the only US certified dating coach and
Wow.
matchmaker in the Philippines.
May ganun
So
na pa pala
Yes,
talaga?
she really studied this in the US back in the day. Tapos ngayon, dinala niya sa Pilipinas. And marami na rin siyang courses online actually, teaching women how to be more feminine. And she also helps other people to find relationships talaga. So may mga clients talaga siya who pay her to find a jowa, to find a husband. May uso siya. Actually, in New York, in the US, very, very, sobrang uso siya. Common na yun sa kanila. There's a movie nga
Parang-
called Materialist.
If ako, introvert ako, yun na lang yung yun na lang yung i-avail ko.
Pwede.
Please,
You can-
hanapan niyo ako ng partner.
Either that
Either
or
that, ay.
you take a workshop from her. Like femininity workshop, social skills workshop when it comes to dating. Hopefully in the future, magkaroon din ako ng workshops na gano'n.
Gusto mo rin.
Because I can see myself teaching talaga. So either teaching content creation or teaching women how to communicate with other people or teaching women how to be confident. Because I'm also studying to be a relationship coach naman. Tinatapos ko na lang yung certification.
Paano yan? Sabi mo, based on your, di ba, sa status ngayon, you don't have boyfriend.
Yeah.
Pero gusto mo maging isang relationship, guru.
You don't need to be in a relationship
Okay.
to teach relationship. Coaches don't play. Wala naman akong zero experience. I had an experience with relationships before. But siguro,
Enough, that's
aantayin ko pa ba na boyfriend ako bago ako mag-aral,
tatagalan.
bago ako magturo. And with that naman, I don't think that's 100% accurate, but definitely it's backed up by science, backed up by studies, backed up by psychology.
Napag-aaralan.
So one way or another, makaka-help din talaga siya. Yeah.
May mga naturuan ka na ba? Or mga naging topic? Or bumalik sa'yo, nag-comment na, naging kami. Pero eventually, we separated kasi hindi successful talaga yung relationship.
Yeah. I think meron naman, but I'm happy that through my content, nung nakipag-break or nag-break sila, they didn't feel that much broken or that much heartbroken. Kasi nga, I tell them na, okay, that may not work out, pero charge it to experience. Na baka hindi talaga siya para sa'yo. Maybe this person was just a part of one season of your life, but not for a lifetime.
For a
diba?
lifetime.
So okay lang. At least, nadaanan mo yung experience. May natutunan ka dyan. And pag nakahanap ka na ng someone na gusto mong, I don't know, seryosohin ulit, at least ma-apply mo na yung lessons na natutunan mo from the previous relationship.
Pero marami namang talagang successful.
Oo, may
mapapatunayan.
mga
May mapapatunayan.
na ang
Anim,
kinasal.
engaged, or kasal.
Yes. Hindi ko alam. Siyempre, yung iba, hindi naman nagme-message. So, hindi ko alam kung...
Baka mas marami pa.
Maybe. And again, women who are in their 30s, 40s, listen to yung mga 30s, 40s, mas sa podcast sila nakikinig. Kasi mas mahaba talaga.
30s, 40s.
May mga NBSB talaga na gano'n. Nagulat din ako. Kasi yun. Pero gets naman, considering nga na growing up as Filipinas, bawal ka mag-boyfriend, bawal ka lumabas. Pagdating ng 20s, ayaw na talaga mag-boyfriend, ayaw na talaga kumausap.
Lalo na yung, kailangan tapos muna yung mga kapatid mo.
Kailangan tapos yung mga kapatid mo, kailangan tapos ka mag-aral.
Yes.
O ngayong 25 ka na, hindi ka marunong kumausap ng tao. Pag nakita ka ng lalaki, feeling mo in love ka na. Hindi ganon. The world is a very wide place. So, I suggest na, hindi ko naman sinasabing wag niyong sunurin yung parents niyo. Pero my point is, if bawal ka pa mag-boyfriend, kung gusto mo sundan yung parents mo, good for you. But my take lang is, keep on making friends.
Kaya ba
With the
flirty butterflies?
Yes,
Kasi
flirty.
spread your wings and fly away.
Yes,
Okay.
flirty butterflies. Period.
Let's talk about love on the clock. Ikaw ang isa sa mga daters sa first ever reality dating show ng Pilipinas na kinunan pa po sa Hong Kong. How was that experience?
It was very fun. Kasi ako, I really love watching dating reality shows, yung mga Love Island, To What to Handle, yung mga Perfect Match. It's all on Netflix.
Nagtitrend din yan.
Oo, nagtitrend siya. It's like PBB but for dating.
Yes.
Parang ganon. So I loved watching those shows and ako talaga, I was praying na sana magkaroon ng ganon yung Pilipinas. Because Filipinos are very big on love teams. So bakit wala kayong reality show? To make a love team, di ba? So, I thought to myself, sana pag nagkaroon ng dating show, hindi ako yung host, gusto ko ako yung dater. Tapos kinuha talaga ako. It was a very fun experience, very eye-opening, and doon ko rin napatunayan na I am out there, I put myself out there because eventually I want to take someone seriously and I want someone to take me seriously because I really put my heart out there in the series. May kita nyo talaga, if you watch it on YouTube, may kita nyo talaga na may times na umiyak ako, may times na sobra talagang open ako na gusto ko tong lalaki na to kahit hindi ako yung pinili ng lalaki yun. Sinabi ko talaga yun. So, nung time yun sabi ko, it's now or never. And the title is Love on the Clock. So, dapat, talaga, like, straight to the point ka if you want someone. Kasi, you can't take forever bago ka mag-confess to someone, bago ka magsabi sa isang tao na gusto mo siya. Marami rin experiences ngayon na kapag nag-beat na sila, let's say after 10 years, sinabi nila sa isa sa reunion, alam mo ba, crush kita nung grade 9 tayo, nung high school tayo. Tapos sabi, hala, crush din kita. Di ko sana sinabi niya sa isa't isa nung grade 9 kayo, di sana naging kayo. Diba? Yung mga times na gano'n, yung mga lessons na gano'n, doon natin na-realize na sana pala, you took the chance when the chance was still available. Para wala kang what if sa life.
For how long itong...
Yung taping naman was just short. It was just 1 week. Pero,
1 week?
Yes, love on the clock talaga.
Wow.
On the clock
Tapos may
talaga.
gusto ka na agad.
Hindi kasi sa first, it's sa initial...
It's a close,
sa initial options of guys, meron talaga ako na-typean na doon. Sabi ko, eto na, lock-in ako dito. Hanggang dulo na, ito na, lock-in na.
Kaso siya ang pipili.
Pumili kami at
Pumili
the end.
kayo.
Yes. So, panoorin nyo na lang para malaman nyo kung
Kasi
ano yung
exciting.
ending.
Ano yan? Paano ka napili na maging isa sa daters?
I think they inquired with me Like, they just messaged me. Tapos they asked me if I wanted to join.
Siguro nakita ka na nila.
Siguro nakita rin nila yung 25 dates ko. Kasi that was the time I was doing my 25 dates. Tapos, after the 13th date, dun sila nag-email. Kaya natigil ko rin yung series ko. Kasi I needed to tape na first.
Bigyan ng daan ito. Pero, ikaw lang yung Filipina or marami kayo?
Lahat kami Filipina.
Okay. Doon lang talaga siya, no?
Yes,
sa
kasi
ibang bansa.
it was sponsored by the Hong Kong Tourism Board. So, dun kami siya.
Wow, ha?
It was super fun. Super fun.
Yeah, papanoorin natin yan. Ano naman yung pagkakaiba ng dating sa harap ng camera ng isang reality show versus naman sa dating sa totoong buhay para sa'yo?
For me, nung time kasi na yun, hindi kami 24/7 pwede makipag-usap. Pag walang camera, bawal kami mag-usap. Because I think they wanted to capture every moment na nag-usap kami. So, the difference there is wala kaming freedom to talk 24/7. And syempre, may camera, so mahihiya kang sobrang It's not like you're in a room na dalawa lang kayo nag-uusap. So, may times doon na dalawa lang kayo mag-uusap, pero mandaming camera. So, syempre, may ilang ka. So, compared to in real life, kapag kunyari nasa date kayong dalawa, pwede kayong like to share very private information about each other, get to know each other talaga, and wala kang hesitation kung ano i-share mo kasi sa inyong dalawa lang naman namamagitan yung conversation.
Parang mas intimate pag walang camera. Marami bang behind the scenes drama na hindi namin nakita sa YouTube?
Drama? Parang
nung nagalit ka, nung medyo umiyak ka, hagip ba yun?
May mga, nung umiyak ako, nahagip yun.
Hagip.
I think there was this one time na lang na, masaspoil ko kayo, pero sabi kasi sa akin ng isang lalaki, if hindi ka niya pinili, it's their loss. Sabi ko sa kanya, so it's your loss. Umiyak ako nun habang sinasabi niya. Tapos biglang napatigil ako. So you're saying it's your loss. Hindi nila sinama yun. Pero funny lang yung part na yun. But when it comes to drama, hindi naman kami masyado nag-away. Kasi again, it was very short lang. So when it comes to... Siguro may part na lang na nagulat ako because this one girl chose the guy that I like. Parang very open ako sa kanya na, ito yung gusto ko, ito yung gusto ko.
Oh my God!
Tapos hindi niya naman obligasyon sabihin sa akin. Pero she kept on saying kasi na she didn't like the guy. Tapos nagulat ako. Yun yung pinili.
Pinili niya. Ano ba?
Yeah.
Dapat ba hindi mo na sinishare? Kunyari, may gusto kong
ang natutunan ko
landiin,
definitely was know who your real friends are. Yes. And if you're entering a relationship, hindi lahat ng tao dapat mong sharean ng news. Again, okay, sige, let's say na happy ka kasi may kausap ka, happy ka kasi may ka-relationship ka. But at the end of the day, hindi naman lahat yung mapagkakatiwalaan mo. Mayroong mga tao na hindi naman like mabuti yung intention nila towards you. So baka sirain pa nila whatever you have. So kung ako yun, wag mo i-share lahat.
Yes. Mag-keep ka ng secrets. Pwede naman.
And there's beauty in having information that only the two of you know. Ng ka-relationship.
Yes. Tama.
Mas special yun.
Mas special. Mas may connection. Paano mo pinoprotektahan ito, ang iyong mental health, ngayong halos lahat ng aspeto ng buhay mo ay open as a public?
Yeah, my mental, definitely, kasi people think na I share everything online, but I just share what I want people to see in my life. So, hindi naman lahat talaga sinashare ko. Mental health-wise, definitely, na-acknowledge ko naman yung privilege ko na as a content creator, kaya kong i-adjust yung schedule ko from time to time. So, if kaya naman magkaroon ng pahinga, I do rest and I take social media detox from time to time. Kasi pag nagdo-doom scroll ka rin, medyo doon papasok yung mga negative thoughts, makakompare mo yung sarili mo sa ibang tao. So ako talaga, I take time with myself. Like just to reflect. Sometimes I journal, I write in my diary.
Kapag nag-SOCMED detox ka, anong routine natin? Anong ginagawa?
Nag-workout ako.
Workout.
I love walking, sometimes running, sometimes I do Pilates, yoga, yung gym, ganyan. Tapos, I also spend time with God. I pray, ganyan. And I spend time with my friends.
Yan.
And kapag kasama ko yung mga kaibigan ko, ayoko rin talaga nagpo-phone para mag-usap talaga.
Oo, kasi syempre mag-gathering kayo, tapos lahat kayo naka-phone. O baka
Sometimes-
naman nagde-dating na sila?
Nagde-dating app? Basta, spend time with me as your friend. No, sometimes din kasi tinatago namin yung phone namin, parang usap talaga kami. Tapos may mga uso ngayon na mga cards. Yung mga we're never strangers, yung mga ganon. Yung mga cards to get to know each other, lalo na kung puro kayo introvert, hindi nyo alam kung ano pag-uusapan nyo, you can buy those cards.
Yes.
Para meron kayong conversation.
Kahit sa cafeteria, o laruin nyo. Kapag mag-isa ka, bukod sa mga workouts, ikaw din ba attempt ng dating app?
Yeah, I do.
You
I
do.
Lalo na nung 2019, I was always on dating apps.
Always?
Oh my gosh. I went on dates through dating apps. But now kasi, medyo nade-drain ako with dating apps because ang hirap kausap.
At saka ang hirap mag-introduce ng sarili.
Yes, like
again
every
and again.
time, every single
Yes.
time. And wala kaya when people are in dating apps right now, I tell them na when you send your first message, make sure that it's a question that they
Like?
can answer, parang to introduce themselves. Like, kunyari, very, very surface level lang. What's the last thing that made you smile? So, for example, sabi niya, I walk my dog. So, nalaman mo na may dog siya. Sabi, so how many dogs do you have? Di ba, may conversation na agad kayo.
Kasi yung ginagamit ko dati, anong favorite number mo sa electric fan?
Ang random
ang
mo,
pangit.
girl.
Oh, wala.
Like, ask a question na makakasagot sila. Kasi eto
Na may kiliti.
No, not really that. The only topic any person knows the most in the whole world is themselves.
Yes.
So ask
Totoo
more
naman.
about them so that they can share. And I have this landi tip also na to be interesting, be interested.
Be interested.
So when you're getting to know a person and gusto mo siyang makilala, gusto mo siyang malandi, be interesting sa kanila. Like, be interested sa kanila. So, ask them questions about their life. Ask them questions about them. So, yung tao naman na to, mag-share siya about themselves. So, maisip niya na, wait, bakit sobrang comfortable ako with this person? Iisipin niya na,
Kampante.
hala, oo. So, interested na rin sila sa'yo. Ganon.
Yan. Grabe ang insights. Talagang voice of the generation kay Dani. Pero bago tayo magtapos, hihimayin naman natin ang mga awards at ang future plans mo. Magbabalik ang Jazz Girls.
Hi guys, this is San Perez. I am one of the hosts of the PCSO Lottery Draw, and I am inviting you all to watch the PCSO Lottery Draw live every 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and 9 p.m. here at DATV, kung saan may chance na kayo manalo, may chance pa kayo makatulong sa mga kapwa nating Pilipino. And of course, don't forget na marami tayong good news here at our live show. Ano pang hinihintay nyo? Don't forget to subscribe and like on our social media accounts on Facebook and on YouTube, DATV.
Welcome back sa huling segment ng ating Just Girls. We are still here with Dani Buenvenida. Ayan, Dani, 2025 has been a big year for you. Awarded as Luzon Creator Champion at ngayon, nominated ka sa Tatler Philippines Front and Female Awards 2026. How does it feel?
Sobrang, it's such a big honor. Kasi of course, being a content creator, I've been wanting to have this platform since I was 12 years old. Kasi I wanted to enter the YouTube era also, yung mga vloggers, ganon. But definitely now, because of my content, I feel very honored to have this opportunity. I think my 13, 12-year-old self would be, like, baka maiyak pa siya. Sabihin niya, talaga, may awards na tayo. And I feel like it's very, number one, humbling, and also, I appreciate those institutions for giving me those awards. Kasi mas nare-realize ko na, oh, this is a space that values me. This is a space that acknowledges what I put out in the world, what I put out in social media. And dito ko nakikita na, baka nga, may positive impact talaga ako sa generation na to. Kasi may mga awards. And even, hello, Tatler Philippines. Tatler is a big organization, very well-known organization. And usually, yung mga nominees nila, mga CEO, ganon. This year kasi, I just like to share na may point na kine-question ko kung tutuloy ko pa ba to. Excuse me. Kung tutuloy ko pa ba to. Then, this nomination came. So, na-realize ko na baka nga, like, may positive impact ako and I really inspire people, I empower people, I give them confidence, and my purpose talaga, yung hashtag Landian with Dani. And yun nga, based on the comments of people telling me that I help them put themselves out there, most especially in this generation and our culture, parang dun ko na-realize na may kapupuntahan tong whatever.
May kahihinatnan.
And it inspires me more to create more content and to help more people. And hopefully in the future, magkaroon ako ng book para may guide for the current generation and the future generations. And again, sana matapos ko na yung relationship coach certification ko para mas marami din ako matulungan ng mga...
Ilang buwan na lang ba?
Secret.
Huwag mo nga namang i-share sa lahat, yung lahat, diba?
Yes.
Oo nga, magtira ng secret para sa sarili. Ate Dani, ayan, anong mga message yung pwede mong sabihin sa batang Dani na nag-take ng risk before? Yung 12 years old na batang Dani.
To my 12-year-old self, I hope that you won't, like, it's okay to be insecure, but I hope you find the beauty in that blurry stage, in that unsure phase of your life. Kasi you dreaming big will actually pay off in the future. Kasi being ambisyosa, some people also call that na parang negative, na parang taas naman ang pangarap mo. Sure ka ba magagawa mo yan? But I think that's a very positive trait. Kasi pag ambisyosa ka, that means mataas ka mangarap, that means gusto mo maganda yung maging future mo, that means mataas din yung trust mo kay Lord, na tutulungan ka niya to achieve these dreams that you have. And that means malaki din ang tiwala mo sa sarili mo. Kasi mataas ka mangarap. So I think it's okay kung 12-year-old Dani, okay lang yan, magkaka-boyfriend ka, huwag kang mag-alala. Kasi
Hinahanap ko pa rin.
yun yung fear ko eh. Sabi ko, baka di ako magka-boyfriend. Magkaka-boyfriend ka.
Magkaka-boyfriend ka.
Makikipag-date ka. Yeah, you just have to be more aware of social cues and just keep on making friends, just keep on meeting people kasi eventually, ito, to my 28-year-old self. Wow! Mahanap mo rin ang the one. Feeling ko in 2028, ikakasal na ako.
At may
Wala
mga
akong
claim.
boyfriend! Wala akong boyfriend.
Oo, no. Pero baka nga naman, magkatotoo. Di lang ang head.
Pag nangyari yun, Jazz
Balikan mo
Girls.
tong episode ng Jazz Girls. Dito niya sinabi, 2028.
Kakasal na ako.
By that time, may kakasal daw si Ate Dani. Being nominated for Tatler Front and Female Awards is a huge deal. What does this recognition mean to you naman as a woman in media?
As a woman in media, it makes me believe that it's a positive thing that the media provides spaces for women already, and that's like an additional increase in like our privilege, most especially in this generation. And ngayon na-realize ko na buti na lang, I love it that they gave me that nomination. I'm very humbled, I'm very blessed. But at the same time, sinabi ko kanina, it pushes me more to do better. And parang mas gusto ko ng mas marami akong matulungan. So sana, mas marami rin ako ma-reach na people through online. Because marami na rin people ngayon ang nagbibigay ng advice na for clout lang, for views lang. But really, it's misguiding other people, lalo na the younger generation. So hopefully, mas makapag-provide ako ng content who would help people landi responsibly talaga and who would help women realize their potential in this world. Yeah.
Nung nanalo ka naman bilang Blogapalooza's Luzon Creator Champion, ano yung tumatakbo sa isip mo habang tinatanggap yung award?
Oh my gosh! Sobrang happy ko noon.
First ba yun? First?
Yes, that was my
Okay,
first award talaga. I was super overwhelmed. I tried my best not to cry. Pero nung time kasi na yun, imagine, ang laking title nun. Like Luzon Creator of the Year. So, siguro na-overwhelm ako definitely, but also na-realize ko na maybe I'm really in the field that I'm destined to be in.
Wow.
Maybe I really, yun yung times na may doubts din ako sa sarili ko eh. So again, nasampal ako ng sarili kong, parang not really successes, nasampal ako ng achievements ko. Parang, girl, stop doubting yourself. You teach women to believe in yourself. So, believe in yourself.
Dapat reflection ka.
Yeah.
Salamin. Sa iyong palagay, ano pa yung kulang sa media representation ng mga kababaihan sa Pilipinas ngayon?
Ang kulang, I think kasi now that we live in a very patriarchal society, I would really think that women would appreciate it if men would also speak in behalf of the women. Because women keep on supporting women.
Yes.
So, now, yung parang kung pupunta tayo sa war, yung barikada natin as women, sobrang strong yan. So, I hope that men would also speak up on behalf of the women.
Add
to
up.
support women, just to add up. Kasi okay, sige, kung ang mundong to ay puro babae, ang ganda. Ganda ng world.
Baka maraming magtampong mga lalaki viewers.
Sorry po. Pero, ayun, I think na...
So, naniniwala kang woman can lead?
Of course!
Oh, ha?
Oh my God, not a question. Oh my
yun
gosh,
talaga.
women can really lead. But yun nga, we still live in a patriarchal society. Marami pa rin sinasabi ang mga tao, not just men, but like people in general na against women. But if you think about it kasi, when it comes to women's capabilities, grabe, ang lawak. And there are topics now on social media, tinatanong ng mga lalaki, what can you put on the table? What can you offer on the table? They don't realize that the women are the table.
Yes.
Pag pinakasalan mo ang babae, alagaan ka. Bubuhay ng mga anak mo. Pagsisilbihan ka. And women will love you more, respect the man more, if they feel safe and if they feel loved and respected in their relationship. Grabe magmahal ang mga babae.
Lalo na pag napapamper nga din sila.
Yes.
Kasi kailangan yun eh, di ba? Pag pinakasalan mo, kailangan meron ka ding pang parelax dyan. Hindi,
Totoo naman.
kasi yung buhay na kinuha mo ng shy free pa,
Yeah.
hahanap-hanapin niya pa rin yan.
That's so true. And being a mom, a mother, is a 24/7 job.
Yes.
It's
No breaks.
Imagine,
No holidays.
Wala talaga. Imagine, binuhay nila yung anak mo. Kung magtatrabaho pa yan, pagka-uwi, iisipin ka, paglulutuan ka,
Yes.
alagaan yung mga
Or
anak
baon
mo.
mo bukas.
Oo. Wala talagang pahinga, mga mommy! And it's crazy. I hope a lot of women and men still realize it. Yes. And I love that in this generation, women have careers now. Kaya tumataas ang standards ng mga babae. Because unlike before,
Career-wise.
ang goal lang ng babae ay makasecure ng husband.
Mayamang husband ba to?
Yes. So, ang mga husband before, kailangan, sige, magpa-provide ako.
Yes.
Magtatrabaho ako. Ikaw maglinis dyan, ikaw mag-alaga ng mga bata. Eh ngayon, may mga career na mga babae. Mas tumataas na ang standards. Kaya I think there's a lonely single boy epidemic right now. Because they think that they can just sabihin nila na, oh, may pera ako. Bibigyan nila sa babae. Ang mga babae ngayon, ang gagawin ko sa pera?
Oo, ano yan?
Can you give me emotional intelligence? Can you give me emotional safety?
Yes.
Can you protect me?
Can that money bring me happiness?
Pera lang yan. Kaya ko yan. Kaya ko yan i-produce.
Though, mahalaga yan.
Mahalaga yan. Pero kaya kong gumawa ng ganyan.
Yeah.
Aside from money, what else?
Can
Kaya
you
feel ko
offer?
doon kailangan ngayon ng mga lalaki ng they need to be secure with their masculinity for them to also get
Oo, para
girlfriends
sumabay
and
din sa
wives.
standard na gusto ng mga babae.
And I do believe na kung gusto mo makipag-date, definitely, hindi ko naman sinasabing kung broke ka, huwag ka makipag-date. Daig ng madiskarte ang summa cum laude. I believe that. My lola said that. So,
I believe to your lola.
I have a guy friend. He's not very rich, but he's very madiskarte. Very creative when it comes to dating and ligaw. And ngayon,
Mga
meron
side
na siyang
hustles.
girlfriend na model. So you don't always have to complain. And I hate complainers. If you keep on complaining, wala ka namang ginagawa to change your situation, then that is a
Your
red
fault.
flag. That is your fault.
That is your fault. How do you handle naman the pressure of being a role model to your 500,000 followers? Ang dami niyan, 500,000.
I think mas nape-pressure pa ako to be an ate to my younger siblings. Kasi growing up, my parents taught me na whatever you do, remember mo na you are the role model of your sisters. So make sure to set that standard. So when it comes to being a role model now to my online community, I feel like it's easier. Kasi syempre, yung mga kapatid ko, mas mahal ko yan. So mas pinahalagan ko kung ano yung ma-impart ko sa mga younger sisters ko. So now, yung my online community, definitely I care about them, but the pressure, hindi naman na siya sobrang laki. Ultimately, I just want them to relate to me and to find comfort in the videos that they watch.
Tsaka hindi mabilis yan, hindi overnight, meron ka na agad na followings
Oh my
na.
gosh, I started 2022. It's now 2026. Ngayon lang ako na-invite sa mga TV. And it's with the rise of social media right now, people think that they can get things very easily in a snap. So, hindi ganun eh. Kailangan pinaghihirapan lahat. You need to simmer in your dreams. You need to simmer with the hard work before you reap the fruits.
Ayan. May mga plano ka bang pumasok sa mainstream acting o hosting full-time?
That is my dream.
Dream.
Inaantay ko na lang po na hello. I really like to be part of mainstream, and I'm into theater. So my goal talaga this year is to audition more so that I can land professional theater roles. If not theater, definitely I would love to be part of mainstream. Either that be film or series or drama or even hosting. So yes,
Sa coaching,
that definitely is still out there. I think I'm in my quarter life crisis. So lahat yan gusto ko i-try.
ina-analyze mo lang yung priority.
Yes. But now siguro kung may projects na i-offer sa akin, why not?
Yeah.
Game na game ako dyan. Lalo kung may love team ako. Ay! Hindi. Or kaya ko naman po mag-comedy. Comedy?
Comment.
Nag-grupa me, mag-ganyan.
Grupa me.
Kaya ko siyang gayahin.
Galing!
Kaya, parang ang dami ko pang hindi napopost na possible pwede reason to get me into mainstream. So, yes.
Pero at least may awards. That's the thing. Sino naman ang jazz girl or influential woman na tinitingala mo sa industry?
Oh my God.
Jazz girl.
It's so funny because I don't think a lot of people would understand this, but not in the Philippine industry, like in the global scale. Si Taylor Swift.
Si Taylor.
Taylor Swift, I am not a Swiftie. I'm not a Swiftie.
Me too.
But when it comes to how she built her business, her songs, siya lang ang artist in the whole entire world na nakagawa ng Eras Tour. Eras Tour is all her albums in one concert. Longest concert, always sold out concert. So imagine the brain behind that. Hindi lang siya arte. A lot of people hate it. Sobrang overrated naman ng song si Taylor Swift. It's not just, I love her songs, but I don't like the song. I like the brain behind how she created her entire fan base.
Tsaka yung mga songs dedicated sa mga din niya, relationship niya.
Yeah, and also that is a sign of relatability.
Yes.
Hindi siya sisikat kung hindi nakaka-relate yung audience. I do believe that I want to be the Taylor Swift when it comes to landi advices in the Philippines. Because she grew up with her fans. When she was young hanggang ngayon, I believe I want to grow up also with my flirty butterflies. So now that I'm single, I want to bring them with me when I'm dating. I want to bring them with me when I'm in a relationship. And eventually, I want to give them advice also when I'm married.
Aww.
Ganon.
Oh my God. Ang cute.
Love and relationships is timeless. It's a humanly innate thing. So I feel like my advices will last them forever.
Isa sasamahan ka nila, sasamahan mo rin sila.
Of course.
Yan. Maraming salamat, Dani.
Thank you so much.
Ayan, tunay kang inspirasyon sa aming lahat. Isang karangalan na mapakinggan ang kwento ni Dani. Dito po yan sa DATV. Baka gusto mong mag-hi sa mga friends, mga nanonood.
Hello to my friends. Hello to my flirty butterflies. Shout out to my parents, my mom and my dad, and my sisters, and my lola who's watching from heaven. And my lola who's watching right now. Dalawa yung lola ko. So isa na seven, isa here. So thank you so much. And to my flirty butterflies, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate
Spotify.
every single one of you. And go listen to my podcast on Spotify, on YouTube. It's Landian with Dani. You can search everywhere. Hashtag Landian with Dani. And on TikTok, search na lang Landi Tips. Makikita niyo ako doon. So,
Hashtag Landi Tips.
follow niyo ako everywhere. I also have a Facebook account. So,
Yan.
yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
At yan ang ating kwentuhan para sa araw na ito. Ako si Joanna Luna, nagpapaalala na bawat babae ay may boses at bawat boses ay may kapangyarihan. Hanggang sa muli, dito sa Jazz Girls.